Well, Dan, just a few hours after Kelowna was named the host team for the 2026 Memorial Cup, what was your reaction to seeing the hardest trophy to win in sports going back to the Okanagan?
Well, we've been thinking about this for a long time as it relates to the Cup coming back to the Western Hockey League, and we want to set a bar higher than it's ever been. We're really aspiring to set new levels, and we had 5 clubs bid on it from really different markets, different communities across the league, and Kelowna really excelled as it relates to a well-rounded bid, covered off the hockey, covered off the business operations, covered off the community and the legacy and all of that, and I know they'll bring really exceptional everything to the event, and I'm really excited for them.
Could you tell us a little bit more about what exactly set Kelowna's bid apart?
Well, I think that they've been there before as far as being through the bid process and probably learning from that. And so there's little things like the arrival of the Memorial Cup is a big part of the event. You've got to have a team that's prepared to go, and I think that Bruce Hamilton has built competitive teams, and that's something the bid committee bought into and believed in. I think that they have a partnership base, they have a community, and they have a mayor who really is behind this. Believe it or not, the mayor of Kelowna, Tom Dias, was the chair of the bid committee the last time they bid on this, and so he's experienced. He made a commitment from the municipality for arena upgrades, so there are a variety of things that really put him in a position to excel, and I think they'll be fantastic.
What does it say about the strength of the league that there were 5 teams that were able to put forward really solid bids for this?
Well, I think that it suggests that it's not COVID anymore, right? And the notion that hosting a major event like this is something that municipalities want to be a part of, provinces want to be a part of, and of course the clubs and the communities want to be a part of. And there's no surprise to me, but it's something that is an honor at the same time. The fact that there's 5 clubs that are willing to put the effort, the investment, the time in to get there, knowing there's an 80% chance you don't get it, I think shows how desirable and sought after this event is.
And how are you feeling about it? This is going to be your first Memorial Cup as the host commissioner.
I can't wait. I had a chance to go to Saginaw. I learned a lot. I'm going to be in Rimouski following the Quebec League, and I think that this is the crown jewel event for us, the hardest trophy to win in sports, as you alluded to earlier. And I'm just hopeful that the Western League teams show up well and have a great opportunity to compete.
How much was what they lost out on in 2020 a part of the decision-making process, just in terms of all of the work that they put into that event? You talked about having learned some lessons from that potentially as well, but how much was that and that loss of the event?
Great question. In this case, it was a clean slate, and so there was not a concession or an expectation in and around that. All 5 of the clubs going in that was made clear, because I think if there was a scenario where it was a make good or something to that extent, I don't think everybody would have bid. But it was made clear that you're going to have to win, and you're going to have to beat 4 other teams as it relates to the overall components of the bid, and Kelowna did that successfully.